Anyhow, yeah, I lost my cap. I call it cap. I know that some people call it a hat, but I call it a cap. And I lost it because some people were like, "Hey, can you take a picture of us?" And it's like, "Sure." And I forgot that I was holding a hat, and I lost it. And now my hat is gone. But this is the tower of Hercules. I was telling you before, like, "Hey, look at this tower. It's from the Romans or the Celts or maybe some civilization that came before, and reptilian aliens that control everything. Wake up, you sheep!" So yeah, let's go down here because there is like I want to call it river, but it's not a river, and we both know it's not a river. But you will indulge me because you can see that I am limited in my filming abilities. So yeah, these statues. If you see any statue here, it's not going to be very old. So yeah, they just put it there for kind of like it's beautiful, but it's not old. And the only old thing here is that tower. Everything else is just landscaping and all that stuff. Here, like, this thing used to be a prison before. So there's that. Like up there, in front of the sea, they had a prison. And the river should be here. Well, the river. Yeah, well, the river. By the way, now I'm wearing my hoodie. Does it have water? Please tell me it has water. Yes. Does it have water? Yes. Oh, look at me maneuvering. By the way, I'm using a stabilizer. I have no idea what I'm doing with it. As you can probably see, when I want to go up, it goes down. And I should probably do it like slower. Like ni no 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 ni. So instead of doing it very fast, I will be like slow. Na 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 na. And when I know how to do zoom, that will be amazing. Do you mind if I try now doing some zoom? Like ni no 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 ni. How does it work? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh yeah, oh Jesus, no. This is not like a calming zoom. It's more like a race, like car race chase thing zoom. So yeah, we will go to the tower later, but now I want to show you this other beach that is also quite interesting. It's a very interesting point, yes. Oh, you can see a nest up there. Well, you cannot see it, I can see it, because if I stopped walking, it would be even better. Well, there is a nest up there, and it's beautiful. So this beach is like, oh, awesome, cool. Yeah, but the cleaning machines, as far as I know, cannot reach this place. So keep that in mind whenever you are like, oh, I'm gonna go here with like, oh, the river from before. Here is where it comes. I want to say it's a river, and I want to believe this is clean water, but I'm not really sure. And I think this will be the place where I will have a swim. And where was I? I was telling you something about the beach, right? So yeah, keep in mind that this area has a lot of history. So probably Celts, Romans, and everyone else was actually swimming in this place. If they like to swim, I have no idea if they like to swim or not. But my point is that this is a very historical area, and there was always some culture in this particular place at a given time. And that's beautiful and interesting, yes indeed. You can see some stairs there. And I would leave the phone here and go there, but I don't trust these people. I don't trust them at all. So you're going to have to imagine me going up the stairs there like tricky. And that would have been beautiful. But by the way, yeah, now I'm wearing my hoodie plus the mask. So I look like a ninja or like a criminal of some sort. like a thief. What else? I think I'm gonna have a swim, and I don't know if to record that thing. Maybe, you know, I will start being like one of those Instagrammers. It's like, look at this beautiful landscape with me covering 80% of the picture. And it's like, yeah. Why are you in all these pictures? It's you plus something else. So yeah, no. Let's focus on this beautiful look at the beauty. Oh, the beauty, the undeniable beauty. Yes. So anyway, I will have a quick swim, and then we'll go to the tower. Okay. So these are the statues from before. Here you can see one, and over here we can see another one. And a lot of wind. So yeah, they're beautiful statues, but nothing really special about them. So you might be wondering, hey, what happened with your swim? How was it? Well, this is what happened. I changed into my swimsuit, or to my trunks, and I entered the water full of hope. However, it was very, very cold. I started entering more and more, and suddenly I realized that I couldn't swim. So I started getting out of the water, half in shame and half knowing that I should have tested the water before getting naked and changing and everything. So basically it took me more time to change and everything than to go into the water, and that's very sad, that's very pitiful, and I would appreciate it if we never mention this again. Okay, I could have told you, I was honest enough to tell you that, oh, look, another statue. I have no idea who designs these things, but it's a bit ugly. I think you agree with me, right? Or am I the only one who thinks this thing doesn't really fit this environment? Somehow it doesn't go here. And oh, look! I was swimming there. Wink, wink. It's not as if I entered the water and left after 1 minute. That would be pitiful. Yeah, I was swimming there. So, yeah, going on with the thing that I was explaining to you before. Every time I go, it doesn't happen in other areas of the city, but every time I come here, I imagine that this is the same area, the same rocks, the same tower, the same everything, the same location that was enjoyed by the Romans and by Suevians. I think that's the name in English. I don't really... Yeah, that's another problem that we have, that when you learn some parts of history in one language, like, how often do you encounter the Suevians in English? And I think that's part of the problem, that some of the knowledge that I have is in other languages, and when I try to bring some of those concepts into, oh, so beautiful, look at that, oh yes, beautiful, beautiful, I tell you, oh, beautiful, yes, oh, how very beautiful, oh, I think you can't complain today. Uncle Rick is taking you through a very nice landscape. Thank you, Uncle Rick, for taking us to this wonderful tower. And we're gonna go around it, because I think there is like some of... I don't know the name exactly, in any language actually. Like one of these things that marks where the north is. It's not a compass, because it doesn't move. So, don't really remember the name. But yeah, I think there is something of that sort here. Or maybe up there. I should stop filling your head with hopes and dreams. and just show you what I am seeing. Interesting. Guard me and guide me. Oh, look at this. I don't know if recording against the sun is a good idea. Maybe the sun will win. But anyway, look at this shot with the yellow thing. Don't you feel as if you're here with me? Isn't it wonderful? Beautiful, beautiful landscape. I like to move it. And there we have like a Viking horn. Nothing but a horn. But it's again a replica. So, and the stones there is like, is that like Stonehenge? No, it's another replica. And there you have a bird. If I'm going to approaching, we're friends. Do not go away. The wonderful nightingale delights us with his flight and his colours. Looking for a mating partner. It will not be until spring when we see him again in these parts of the Atlantic. Wait, did he just stop in his own picture? Did we just have... it was not the same bird, right? It was like... No, this bird is different from that bird, right? That would be awesome if it had been the same bird. Anyway, Nourish. I like walking and talking alone. I speak alone. Because I have nobody to walk with. Because the pandemic is driving us crazy. Please help. I am afraid. I live in a dystopia. And everything is scary. Take me out of here. Another beautiful look. Beauty. Oh, heavens. Ain't it beautiful? It's like the type of, Cockney accent where they take away some of the letters. Like, when I say that I like it, I mean that it's kind of interesting, not that I would like to speak like that. I never understood why. Every time there is like one show like Downton Abbey, and all the girls from all the countries are like, oh yes, it is very beautiful when I hear they speak like that. I would like to have a British gentleman who speaks like that. And, instead of getting the message and getting all the girls speaking like, hello, good morning, my lady. Instead of that, like Oliver Twist or whatever, with that Cockney thing. And you wonder like, wait, did you not hear the French girl saying that she kinda likes it when you speak normally? I don't care about being terribly attractive to French girls and any other female on the planet. I'm going to be speaking like this. It's like, okay, well, you do you. Sorry about the wind. This was a bad idea to record now. Anyway, you have there another cave. I say you have there another cave. And there was a legend about that one, I think. Another one of these. Oh, there's a magical serpent there. Wind. Wait, if I go like this, the wind is not as powerful, right? By the way, I'm crouching here. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. By the way, if you see that I move the camera again at such a speed, you have my permission to slap me. Not too hard though. But I need to learn. I need to learn somehow. So I'm going to stand up now. Sorry about the wind. Wind. Powerful wind. Everlasting struggle of humans against the elements. Oh, we need to go to the stones. The numbers, if you will. Yeah. Oh, there is like... let's see what's here. I hope there isn't like a junkie or snakes or something. Oh, birds. Birds. Has anybody heard about the bird? Bird. Don't you know about the birds? Well, everybody knows that bird is a word. Bird. By the way, answering your questions, if this video has any views, I do not take any drugs. This is all natural, okay? Some people have mental problems and it's hard, okay? Being crazy. In a world we did not create, nor do we understand fully, or at all. Daisies, Edelweiss. It is a beautiful landscape. By the way, the thing about the snakes. I know that if you're a local person, or if you visited this area of Spain, you might be thinking like, sure, snakes, sure, Like, no, really. It's been already twice that I saw snakes. In this area, I remember I saw one, and in a nearby park, I saw oh, heavens, thy blessings falling upon me. This is like an archaeological something. Don't come to me for knowledge. I just show you pretty things. So yeah, it's like petroglyph something. By the way, yeah. Shout out to the tourism agency for keeping the tourism materials in such cool shape. I can totally read everything and explain everything to anyone interested in visiting this area. High five to the guys who keep these things. I guess these are the petroglyphs, right? Like they should be here. I cannot see them very well. But they should be here. Okay, so if anyone asks, you saw petroglyphs and they were very old and lots of history, okay? So we're not the first ones to inhabit this planet. Aliens. And I think they are from the Bronze Age. But if they are not, if they are older, you can still, correct me. Because people love that. People love to correct when you say something that is not accurate. Oh, how they love it.